Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Detroit. Timberland.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Elsa.
Throwing Jones. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And they will rally and stop him short of first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 11. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux. He beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. This is taken at the 18. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Jones throw complete here to Waller. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Half 18, half 18.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Ring it.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yardage, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Down to the 41. The Jaguars had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Rolling to his right. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Red on red.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hey, run!
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
52 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
He's got Bellinger. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on 2nd down, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They go play action here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Flick right, flick right, flick right.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Biggie.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a pickup of 6.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
In motion left goes a tight end. On second down, here's Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Over here, over here. Up we go.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey, go, go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
It's caught by Mike Evans. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Lawrence to throw.
This is caught by Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, Lion,
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
What's good on the extra point? And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll try the left side with ETN. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
11.
Now Lawrence. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They go play action with Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Timberland.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
To throw again on second down. Jones.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 63 yards. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. He completes it to Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On play action, Lawrence.
Flush down.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3.
Throwing Jones.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third is worth through 3.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Up we go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And Saquon going to have a Giants 1st down as he'll get this up to the 39.
Why shift to Cruz? Why shift to Cruz?
Off play action. Jones. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Here we go. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Up, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just lock people down.
Goal, north salad. Goal, north salad. Up, go.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamar Chase, 38 yards. And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Past the 20 for a short gain, second down.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Out, go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Back. Other side, other side. Up, go.
Now Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Here's first and 10.
Bama, Bama, Bama.
Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Handoff running left is Etienne. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
30 left.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. The 71 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Etienne hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Jacksonville, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.